real quick NBA video, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. You know what's so funny about it, man? I was having a conversation with my guy from Philly, and you know, you look at guys like Julius Randle, you look at James Harden, you look at consistent bad playoff performers. How, you know, Harden had a bad playoff performance at OKC, went to Houston, went to Houston, it was the same thing. Brooklyn, I believe it was the same thing. Philadelphia, you know, he had a good game in that versus Celtics, it was the same thing. He go to Cleveland, it's the same thing. The only reason, you know, Cleveland might come beat my Pistons is because the NBA is cheating them. They cry for foul calls and the refs is cheating in that series because the Spurs about to wrap up in 6. Really, the Spurs should have been wrapped up in 5. But they elbow. People are like, oh, they elbow. Man, I seen way worse. I gotta tell people who don't watch them, they just new generation watchers. I seen it way worse. Way worse on the NBA than that elbow, and they didn't get ejected, right? Historically, okay? Then, you know, the OKC, I said the gentleman sweep, they swept. So I thought the Lakers got a game. They straight up swept the Lakers. So the 76ers got swept by the Knicks. So they can't have 4 sweeps. They need programming. So don't be surprised if they don't cheat the Spurs. Try to cheat the Spurs in game 6 versus the Timberwolves. Don't be surprised if they don't cheat them game 6. But, you know, you couldn't count on Julius Randle in New York in the playoffs. I mean, what makes teams think I'm gonna go get this guy to get us over the hump? You know, so we can make the play. If they ain't did it in 2 or 3 stops, it ain't gonna happen. Just think about it, man. How many of these guys come into the NBA and they never develop nothing else? They come in the NBA, so many guys come in the NBA who can't shoot, and they never develop to shoot. They never develop a jump shot. Rudy Gobert been in the NBA over 10 years. He can't even do a post move. Can't dribble, can't shoot. Them niggas can't hoop. You know? Shout out to my boy G-Mac Cash. That was a great song. These niggas can't hoop. Can't dribble, can't shoot. These niggas can't hoop. So, I mean, you see the lack of development, and that physically there's a lack of development. The last guy to really transform their body in the NBA for real was Dwight Howard. These niggas come in the NBA with no muscle, they leave the NBA with no, and wonder why they ACLs and they fucking Achilles be popping. Like, who really made, Jay McDaniels is a guy that really kind of made that jump, but you see he got a rare mentality. You know, you see Jay McDaniels, he hard, he headstrong. No diddy. But he believed. Like, you ain't gonna shake his confidence, he believed. He believes. You know? But most of these guys, I just happy to be in the NBA. Yes, I Prince Hakeem. I just happy to be working the McDowells. They not mentally tough. They don't develop their games. If they come in the league and can't dribble, they still can't dribble. If they come in the league and can't shoot, they still can't shoot. They can't defend. They show all these highlight reels on Instagram and them working out, shooting jump shots in the off season, and it ain't no different. It's just for show. It's just for show. They all playing pickup, and nobody come back with a better jump shot. Nobody come back with better ball security. It's only rare guys that really make huge jumps. You know, it ain't too many dudes that really make the jump like that, right? But why I don't understand why these organizations will continue to see guys like Julius Randle fail in the playoffs. James Harden fail in the playoffs. Every now and again, you get somebody that break through like Tobias Harris. In the 50th year, he breaks through and finally gets the playoff monkey off his back. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know, if I'm Minnesota, why the hell would I go out there and give up, you know, Cat and talking about we trying to make a jump in the playoffs? I go get Rudy Gobert. I don't get that. He ain't a great playoff performer. I go get Gobert and I go get Julius Randle, who ain't been a great playoff performer. If I'm gonna go get somebody, it's going to be somebody that's been pretty consistent and good in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Or I know they're going to be good in pressure moments. Ant can't do it by herself. Jay McDaniels and Ant is not enough. Divinchenko, he tore his shit up and he showed, but that ain't enough. You know? Unfortunately, that's not enough. But if I'm trying to make a jump and keep a guy like Anthony Edwards happy, or I'm trying to make a jump in Cleveland, you know, why not give up Evan Mobley and give all your picks up and get Giannis? Why the fuck not? Why am I banking on James Harden still? At 36, oh, you think a light gonna go on, my nigga? Regardless if they beat the Pistons or not, you think a light gonna go on for him? You know, in year 50? So I don't understand the thoughts of, if I'm trying to get over the hump, I'm trying to break through in the hump. Oh, yo, I'm better off trading Karl Anthony Towns and hoping I get a high draft pick and I can develop that way. If I am a team that's on the edge, I'll go get a Giannis. He already got a championship. If I'm a championship team on the edge, I know what Kyrie gonna do in winning time. That's what I'm splurging on. I even look at a motherfucker like Zach LaVine who ain't never been there before. Before I roll the dice on a James Harden or Julius Randle type of player. If I'm gonna roll the player on the guy that ain't really been who ain't really performed well, he gonna be the third option scoring minimum. I mean, at the bare minimum, he's gonna be my third option guy. A guy like Tobias Harris. And guess what? If he ever fucking figure it out, that's just house money. We just that much more dangerous. I'd rather roll the dice on a player, be it a veteran, being a player that never been there, or a rookie. I roll that dice on them before I roll that dice on a guy that I seen consistently, not 4 years, not 5 years, 10 years, who ain't been able to do it. We getting over the hump, so we're gonna get one of the worst playoff performers of the year. Man, Anthony Edwards got to get the fuck up out of there. Fuck what you heard. Anthony Edwards gonna get up out of there. And they giving him a way out like Kevin Garnett. They giving him a way out. If I'm gonna get rid of Cat before I trade for a guy like Randall who don't perform in the playoffs and can't go right, I'm gonna get a lottery pick. I'm gonna do an OKC done. Maybe get a veteran and get a lottery pick, hope out and pair him with somebody. I'd rather get a guy like Zach LaVine. Somebody don't know shit about the playoffs. Because I already know a guy like Randall, trash. If I'm the Cleveland Cavaliers, why would I go get James Harden? We trying to make a final run before we blow this thing up. Why the hell would I get Harden? They ain't gonna beat the Knicks and they ain't gonna win no championship. They can't even handle the Pistons. And ain't nobody playing well in that series but Cade and Duncan Robinson. They need the refs to beat a young Piston team. Think about that for a minute. How far are you going, bro? Crazy, man. But hey, man, maybe I'm tripping. But hey, hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Join the Patreon. All that's in the link tree. It said find me everywhere. Peace.